We're discussing the Invercargill Central redevelopment. This is an exciting day for Invercargill. Big launch this morning, and on the line to discuss it, our marketing manager, Rebecca Sheppard. Good afternoon, Rebecca.
How are you today?
How are you doing?
Fantastic. We're so excited to be open.
Oh, I'll bet you are. Now, how did it all go this morning at 9 o'clock? You had a few dignitaries there for the big moment.
Yes, we sure did. We had a wonderful blessing from our Ngāi Tahu Kaumātua, Michael Skerritt. His worship, Mayor Sir Tim Shadbolt, said a few words, and our centre manager, Calvin Mooney. And then the doors were open and we were able to welcome everybody in. It was lovely.
Oh, I'll bet. I mean, it's been a big job, $165 million project. You had to demolish that whole block. And I remember seeing it at the very start and working through and trying to visualise it. But I imagine it's almost quite an emotional moment for you, Rebecca, as the marketing manager, to see this all come together and actually operational.
Most definitely. I mean, I think looking at the people that came out today, the response that we've had from the public in Invercargill, everyone has been very much looking forward to seeing this first stage of our development open and really bringing new life into the central city. It's fabulous.
Oh, yeah. And so what's the demand been like so far? So there's quite a few people milling around checking it out?
Yeah, I mean, we're in the middle of the school holidays, so a great time to open as well. It's a Thursday, so it gives our retailers a little bit of a chance to get their feet under them before we hit a weekend. But there's been lots of people down to come and check it out and just explore the space, and everyone's looking incredibly impressed and very happy to be there.
Yeah, wonderful. And of course you mentioned how you're wanting to draw people back. There has been a drift away from the central city in lots of places in New Zealand, hasn't there? Auckland really suffering, the Queen Street, a lot of people said it's dead. And yet I think you guys have to be praised for this initiative because, I mean, when you started it, I suppose there were some naysayers saying, look, why are you doing this now? The world's in a bit of an economic slump and who's going to come in anyway? Are you feeling confident that it is going to bring that, lifeblood back to central Invercargill?
I would like to think so. We're in... There's no point in doing nothing. Nothing's going to change, nothing's going to improve if you sit and stay with the status quo. And we have some real visionaries in Invercargill who really want to embrace the city and bring it to life, and so it's worth investing, it's worth taking the risk to be able to really enliven the central city, and the Invercargill public is very much behind it. They're part owners of Invercargill Central, so they want to see it succeed as much as we do.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, and I guess you're always going to get some people who perhaps always take the negative option, but I notice, like in a story I'm just looking now, so there's a born and bred Southlander, Chantal her name is, and she was waiting outside for an hour before you opened. How great is that,
So lovely. I was talking to this lovely customer this morning. She got up early, come in from Bluff. She was the first person at the doors. She came and popped around and spoke to me a couple of times while she was out shopping, and she's just absolutely buzzing. She's like, I've been waiting for years for this. And that's the kind of people we love. That's who Invercargill people are, so that's who we're embracing.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of the locals are saying, and the businesses are saying, it's going to be a real boom for the city. It's going to be. I mean, you've got those flights, coming in all the time. I think Northerners need to kind of wake up a bit. That Invercargill is becoming quite a sophisticated place to visit. And I've been going there for the last few years and noticing whole bunch of new cafes, really beautiful quality food, and plus it's the gateway to Stewart Island and Bluff and what have you. So it's sort of like necessary, isn't it, that you've got, and for the for the rainy days and the winter days, there's nothing like heading down to the mall, seeing your friends, grabbing a coffee, is there?
Oh, exactly. I mean, I think that's one of the draw cards that the Southland audience are pretty excited about, is that they can park their car undercover walk straight into the shopping centre. They don't need to be outside in the weather, which we're a little bit notorious for, and they can actually stay inside in the warm, and shop. So, yeah,
that's right.
That's something that people here are very excited about.
Now, Rebecca, you've got how many? Did you say 9 actually retailers underway from today? The likes of Farmers and Glassons and Pasco's, Amazon, etc. But you've still got some more tenants to open up yet.
That's right. So we had 9 tenants open this morning. Pasco's didn't quite make it. They're nearly there. They'll be open by Monday. So we'll have another 6 tenants open over the next month. We'll have the Coffee Club, Cotton On Mega, EB Games, Just Carts and Pasco's will all come across the line, along with Flawless Face and Beauty, which is a lovely little beauty salon that will be in centre. So, yeah, we've got 9 retailers open now and another 6 to follow in the next month, which is fantastic.
Okay. Now, is there another celebration happening tonight for this, another function?
Oh, we had one last night.
Right.
We had a function last night.
Yes.
So we brought through our City Council and members from the Business Innovation. So we had investors and interested parties through last night, which was a lot of fun because obviously we were still working right up to the last minute to get those doors open. So it was great for a lot of those people to come back again today for our opening ceremony and see how much work happened from last night to this morning.
So it's Richardson Construction behind all this. Were there did you had you hoped to open a little bit earlier? Were there any hiccups in this whole process? I suppose there always are.
I think we had little dates that we wanted to hit, and the date of the 14th of July that's been in place now for a few months. So we're here, we've hit it, and we're excited for everything to be open.
Well, that is good. And so I suppose it's just up to people now to get in behind it and really, and really embrace this and look to the future. Like it's actually, I must ask you, did the mayor say much, or he just cut a ribbon? Did he give a speech or anything?
Oh, no, he gave a speech, yeah. So we had Sir Mayor Tim Sheppard here, along with his lovely family, and he gave a speech as well, just being very excited about where Invercargill is and where we're going to be going, what the future looks like. So, no, he was very supportive of what's happening here at Invercargill Central.
I mean, Tim Sheppard never shies away from a speech, does he?
He's a great speech maker. We love having him here. He's such a wonderful figurehead for Invercargill. Yeah,
it's funny. I think he is, and you just have to look back on his debating times when he was young at university. I've got a lot of admiration for Tim for what he's achieved over the years, and it's nice to see him in his mayoral gown doing the honours today.
Yes. It's most definitely. We wouldn't have had anyone else. He's fabulous.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, this is great. So I should probably let you get on and just, embrace this new development. And I guess anyone who's travelling into Invercargill, well, you probably get quite a big surprise because it's how much square metres do you remember, Rebecca, is this whole complex?
I want to say what we have open is 300 acres. So 300 acres of shops and 300 acres of car parks that are open. There are 275 car parks available right now, and once we're fully operational, there'll be 650. So car parks for the whole central city, and then we will have 60 stores open. So a wee way to go, but we're on the road now.
Oh, no, fantastic work. Well, Rebecca Sheppard from Invercargill, the marketing manager of Invercargill Central, congratulations, and here's looking to the future in Invercargill and great things ahead. I hope you have a great rest of the winter and into spring.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks so much for your time today. All right, so that's a new development happening.